Hi there, Lawrence Allen, founder and director of Think Marketing here. Thanks again for taking the time to watch one of our Marketing in Volatile Times, or MiVT videos, and today I'll be highlighting strategy number 5 of 10. The strategies and case studies we're highlighting in this 10-week series are really valuable because while some businesses are going to be struggling, others are of course going to be doing really well, and it's often their marketing that's helping them get on the front foot. It's important that at some level businesses develop and push a marketing agenda so they can continue to connect with their clients and markets during volatile times, and we hope that these videos help with that. We'd love to hear what you think about this video or any of our content, so please do give us a like or pop a few comments down. Alternatively, please get in touch and there'll be some contact details at the end of this video so you can do that. Now, management consultant and modern business marketing authority Peter Drucker suggests that the entrepreneur always searches for change, responds to it, and exploits it as an opportunity. Now, Drucker is really referring to this in normal conditions, but it also applies to volatile times. And what he really means is that if we truly understand market changes, i.e. the impact that changes are going to be having on our clients and markets, we can turn it into our advantage. And that's what the fifth strategy of the MiVT 10-point strategy guide is all about. During volatile times, we have to find our new opportunities. So regardless of the size of a business, we must change to meet new demands or market challenges. And if we fail to do that, we really run the risk of becoming irrelevant and our survival or viability could be called into question. Yeah, I know that all sounds a bit dramatic, right? But we only have to look at companies like Holden to see that in action. Now, brand advocates may jump to their defense, but bottom line, not enough people purchase their products. However, if we look at companies like IBM, over the years, they've adapted to meet new demands and even drive opportunities for their products in different markets from hardware to software, and they've expanded their line of products as well as their selling platforms dozens of times. So we can see here the contrast of those businesses that can adapt and do it well and those that don't. The marketing landscape has really changed dramatically over the past few years, and the COVID-19 situation has highlighted a lot of issues and gaps in how companies market themselves. If your market or your clients' needs are changing around you, then of course you need to be able to adapt to realize new market opportunities. We have to be able to change. Unfortunately, a lot of businesses are going to fail this challenge, and they're just going to try and continue to do what they've always done, hoping it will come right. Unfortunately, as we saw with Holden, that's a really risky strategy. Now, some companies look at this as a huge problem, but really it's a huge opportunity. We can find new clients, new markets, and we can even find higher value sales pipelines. Now, one of the best analogies I've heard, which I feel is extremely apt in the current market situation, is that modern marketing is a lot like the movie Moneyball. Now, in that movie, the basic story is all about a baseball team who attempted to compete with big spenders like the New York Yankees on a shoestring budget. The team employs statistical analysis to evaluate players, changes its organization, and exploits inefficiencies in the game to put together a winning formula. This adapt or die mentality forever changed the business model of baseball and how teams acquire and value talent. So what's that got to do with your marketing, you ask yourself? Well, it's unlikely that many businesses will out-advertise the likes of McDonald's or Coke. Their budgets are just far too vast for that. However, today's businesses are increasingly forced to use marketing to find new ways to differentiate themselves and become more efficient at deploying marketing dollars to capture new opportunities. To be successful, business owners and managers need to ask themselves the question, so what's our problem? Just like the character Billy Bean does in the movie Moneyball. Whilst each business will of course have a different situation, we all need to create a marketing mix that works for our budgets and gets runs on the boards while developing realistic expectations based on spend, market conditions, and what the marketing data is telling us. Try not to think about marketing in volatile times like hitting a marketing home run. Each and every run counts and is important. And that's why we have a marketing mix, a variety of strategies and tactics that cumulatively will have a big impact on the end result. Now, here's a couple of activities that I'd suggest. Firstly, you can revisit your marketing plan. If your plan isn't already, build or rebuild it based on data. In volatile times, your clients and markets will be disrupted, and you need to know how this will impact your marketing, and so you can change it accordingly. For many professional services businesses, small changes could mean an increase in business opportunities as people adapt to their new normal. If, however, you've been severely disrupted yourselves, you may actually just need to scrap your old marketing plan completely and start again. And whilst that does sound a bit extreme, it can sometimes be quicker and easier to start over. Even if you have an internal team, if you're not confident or it's taking a long time, talk to a marketing professional and they'll be able to help you get your plan on track. Next, you need to think about marketing in the context of what does your customer actually want? A lot of businesses make assumptions for their customers and audiences. It's almost like they feel that proving these assumptions is the point of marketing. But marketing isn't really about us, it's about our customers. And the ability to tap into exactly what customers are after and then deliver what they want is what will give you the edge over your competition. Number 3, we can also make marketing much more about return on interest, which is a metric that really matters. I personally believe that marketing must create a return on investment. However, in volatile times, we have to look at things differently as our customers' buyer behaviors and our own sales cycles are being massively disrupted. Tracking return on interest will actually set you apart. You'll possibly open up new opportunities as well. And lastly, it can position you really well for a bounce back. Shift your focus from the more vanity style metrics to the real needs and wants of your customers. And lastly, which is more of a suggestion than an activity, but go beyond just tick box marketing. Marketing's constantly changing and moving, and what worked today might not work tomorrow, and what worked for one of your competitors might not work for you. So when marketing in volatile times, we need to shift and adapt to the changing customer behaviors. When companies simply tick a box, they aren't investing the time and expertise necessary to get it right. Trends rise and fall and customer behaviors shift, but brands that simply chase after the latest marketing platform fail to think about who their audience is today, but more importantly, they also fail to think about who their audience will be tomorrow. So ask yourself the question, is your company ready to adapt? Now, as always, we try and bring this thinking into a succinct view in our guides, our MiVT guide, which I'll link to in the comments below. Now, this has all been designed with actionable strategies in mind that you can implement today to connect with your audiences and potential clients. So whether you're trying to survive, to win, whether you're trying to win more business, or whether you're just trying to keep your brand relevant right now, it's definitely worth a look. You can also go to our website at think-moa.com.au. There's plenty of information on the site that you'll find useful. But also under resources, check out our blog, which is a great resource in itself. It not only has MiVT information there, but various marketing and strategic blogs on there as well. Of course, if you do want to speak to me directly, if you have any questions or you want to go a bit deeper on this topic or any of the content that we've produced, please do get in touch. You can do so via email or phone, which is on the slide there, or you can get me on social media, and the best ones are either LinkedIn or Facebook. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, but most of all, I hope you found it useful in some way. And if you have, please like the video. I'd love to hear what you thought. So again, please do leave a comment or connect with me here. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to have a bit of fun with your marketing today. Thanks.